All right, my people, how y'all doing today? So, wanted to come on. We do our Fridays here with everybody. So, definitely enjoy speaking to you guys. We're gonna have some people come by, hopefully a little bit later. But we do have some things that came in the mail now. Um, I think a couple of people that might like this one. So, oh, yes, I couldn't wait. I had to get this one. This is Dragon Ball, the movies. This is the Blu-ray set. Um, this is the Japanese edition. So this is the one that just came out within the last year, maybe a year and a half ago. Um, so I'll just go through these. So you've got Dragon Ball. This is the first disc. This has both the Dead Zone as well as World's Strongest on it. And then we've got Tree of Might and Lord Slug. And we got Kula, in the Kula. So this is, of course, Cooler's Revenge as well as Cooler, the Meta Cooler. So then we got, let's see, this one is Bojack and, of course, Brawly. Brawly being my favorite character, of course, from the movies, like a lot of people. So, all right, then we got Bojack and the second Brawly movie where he's fighting against the kids, Trunks and Goten. And then we've got number 6, which this is Fusion Reborn and Bio Brawly. Next up, we got Wrath of the Dragon, and then we've got 10th Anniversary. Everybody's seen it before. And then last but not least, they did all 3 Dragon Ball movies on one Blu-ray. You get Curse of the Blood Rubies, you get the Sleeping Princess and Devil's Castle, and then Mystical Adventure as well. And these are like the old school kind where you actually get booklets inside of each one of them as well. And they all look like this. So I was super stoked to get this set. Now, this is completely in Japanese, no English subtitles. Now, I speak Japanese and I can read Japanese, so it makes it a little bit easier. But this is the set that you want to get. Now, I will say this one will outdo any of the other ones because it'll be it's remastered. So they took the Dragon Box footage, they took the original masters, they looked at what's the best one, they went over it, they fixed some things, and then they edited some things too. You will not see any middle fingers or things like that anymore that was in the movies before, but you will see some animation that was fixed. So that's the Catch 22. And let's see here. All right. Um, and the nice thing about this set is that it has everything and it's complete. The openings, the endings, all of it, and it's the original versions. So it's kind of nice. Thor, thank you, brother, for coming by earlier. I really appreciate you. Excuse me. Um, so with that being said, we did get some other things in the mail. Um, this one, my you will not find anywhere. These are made. These are specifically made, and this is. See that? Freddy's Nightmares. You're not gonna find this anywhere else. So, um, there's a couple of people that work together. They make these on Blu-rays. It's not licensed because you know why? They've never done it. So these are the best quality versions that there's out there. The ones that came on, I think it was Shutter, not too long ago. So just take a look. So you got this one, this two, season 2, this 3, and this 4. About to lose a disc. And then the unreleased extras. And then we've got the best of Freddy's Nightmares. So, you guys know me. I'm a huge horror guy, so I had to have the set. I've been waiting. Like, he actually does a wait list on it. And I've waited for a year, almost a year and a half to get it. And being patient is nice because you can be patient and wait for it. It'll get there eventually. All right. Now, from across the pond, we got Day of the Dead. This is the series that was shown on Sci-Fi. Now, this is Region B, so it won't work in your standard Blu-ray player. You have to have an unlocked Blu-ray player. I haven't opened it yet. I was waiting so we can show you guys. All right. So, let's see what's in the package. Oh, and they're coming for you. Now, this is, excuse me, this is loosely based off of the Day of the Dead movie. It has some of the similar things in it. All right. You guys are seeing it just like I am. Nothing to write home about. Just the same as the front and the back and then the cover. But it's cool. I'm glad to have it. You guys, I love Night of the Living Dead, so anything of that. I've watched all the bad ones, the good ones. Hey, whatever it takes. What's going on? So I'm always going to pick up stuff like this. It's random things like this because it's different. And if you don't support small time horror, then sometimes it gets lost and we never get it made again. All right. Now, David Blucher, where are you at, brother? Where are you at? So, this is Star Trek, the motion picture, the director's edition. Now, this is actually the UK version, not the US version. The reason why I got this version is comes with the extra bonus discs that you don't get with the US. US, you only get 3 discs. This one, you get 5. And this is still cheaper than the US one. So we had to go through, we had to get it. All right, let's open this up. Oh, yeah. So, how's everybody's night going? It's a Friday night. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you're having a good time. Oh, okay. Got the box. And then it's like a media book. I love media books, especially like from Germany. Okay, so we got this part here. Oh man, hold on. Let's go through these goodies in here first. Okay, there's a lot in here. I like stuff like this. Lord, that's a lot. You got bumper stickers. I'm a tricky. Beam me up, Mr. Spock. Federation vehicle. And then Star Trek, the motion picture. Excuse me. I got a little bit of cold. Still fighting through it. All right. I see Raspberry. Yes, Raspberry, you have a good point. I was told that too. People that were looking at the media collection, they're like, "Hey, which version is that?" And a lot of the ones I have, um, like the ones from Media Psychos, are specifically grouped by. So those usually come from Wet, or they'll come from Blue Fans. Like the Forrest Gump one I just did that review, that's from Blue Fans, and it's a small company that does Blu-ray releases. And then a lot of my other releases are like, like I was going through, I'm like, hey, these are Arrow, these are Scream, these are RGIE, and those. Hey, Will. Um, and so it helps out a lot. Yeah. And so my next ones that I do, when I do the updates, because I'll be doing updates to those eventually, we'll go back through it as well. We got the little mini poster from Star Trek, the motion picture. Okay, we got. All right, this is the bonus disc in the sleeve. So this is the one I was telling you about that has the extras. And we got the actual pamphlet. And this has like art, like the artwork. And then we've got some scenes from the movie. And I love stuff like this. NC 1701. Okay, and last but not least of the goodies that came with it, they sent some cards. Hey, what's going on, Caleb? All right, we got Mr. Spock. All right, this is the whole crew. We got Kirk, Spock, and Bones. All right, now the way this one is set up is it opens like this. So you've got the different discs, the 4K discs, and then you've got the Blu-ray discs. So you get the way it works. Yeah, let me pull over here so I can pull them out and show you. I'm not a big fan of sleeves like this because things get messed up, but you got the feature film and some specials. That's on Blu-ray. Yeah. Okay, you've got another copy of the Blu-ray. Now, the way they did it with this is there are 3 versions. You have the yeah, here we go, the 4K one. And this is the film, and then that. See, the bad part I don't like about it is like they get scratched up easily. Yeah. So we got the regular version, which is the theatrical, the director's cut, and then the extra long version. Exclusive to this set only. You only get it in this set. So you have to buy it this way. So that's why I bought the set, because I wanted to get that special longer version, which ironically I remember seeing that a long time ago when I was younger. But it was on, I think, tape at the time. So, but I am super excited. I have not seen this movie in years and years. Not since I had the original Blu-ray from the box that they came out a long time ago. All right, so let's go and put this away. We got lots more stuff too. Doop-a-doop. Okay. Oh. All right, let's see. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we got a box in from our boy Plastic Attic. So George sent me a box. So let's see what he sent me this time. Okay. And I appreciate George. Like, so if you guys didn't know, George was my best man at my wedding. So we always cut it up, try to help out, take care of one another. So he knows I wanted this one. And I don't collect a whole lot of them, but he got me a Constantine. And I've seen this since then, but it's all about the Patience Crew. You know, somebody's got it, they got you. So you don't worry about it. So yeah, I'm happy to have this one. Because it's John Constantine. Come on. He's going to look good on that horror show. Okay. All right. Let me just say something real fast. Okay. Hey, Thor. Welcome back, brother. I've only seen Shazam, I think, once, Caleb. And that was not Shazam, Superman. I've only seen the Superman once. Saw the Batman a couple of times, but only once for that one. And then the one thing that I've been looking for lately, and I still can't find from Multiverse, is Parallax, the Walmart exclusive. I think it's getting to be a point where it's just going to be a unicorn trying to find that one, because it's been out for a bit, but I have not seen it nowhere. Been to Walmart's, been to everywhere, even like bigger toy stores. Still haven't seen it nowhere yet. So, um, all right, let's see. I've got a stack from Hasbro Pulse. So they kind of pile up after a while. I didn't have a live stream last week because I was out. You guys, if you saw my post, you know we had some things going on, so I couldn't make it. All right, let's see what's in this first box. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I hate Walmart exclusives. They make it a pain in the butt. We got ourselves Wild Rider. Now, Wild Rider, of course, is the second of 5. He goes from Minosaur. I've got drag stripper ready. So needed this one. Now I'm just going to get 3 more. So I don't know if it's going to take us another year to get to that point or not. So hopefully not. Nate, what do you think about Hasbro only selling G.I. Joes and Pulse to the UK? And yeah, see, I don't know. Like Robot Kingdom over there has been doing Joes for so long, as well as Oma Primus. They've been doing it, but that's not good. That kind of limits the people overseas to what they can get and can't get. Like, for example, if all these Joes that we have, hey, what's up, Gavin? If all the Joes that we're getting today can only be given through Pulse, then a lot of people are going to miss out. I mean, we done went through that before. We went through that here in the U.S. when everything was at the Target exclusive only. So when it was a Target exclusive, we were kind of hosed. You either found it or your friends found it for you if you got lucky, maybe on the website. And then Pulse came back and then started reselling some of them online. And that's the thing is they came out at the worst time. You guys got to remember, Joe's came out during the middle of COVID. So the supply was not there for the demand. Excuse me. So it makes it a constant battle trying to find it. And then it gets marked up because nobody can find it. So everybody in the aftermarket, is paying a lot of money for those. And like I didn't see some of them even at mine. There's like the whatchamacallit, uh, Baroness. Never saw that one in stores. I saw whatchamacallit. Never saw a Beachhead. I saw the Breaker. I saw a Breaker with the bike, and then I saw, of course, Roadblock like everybody else did, and then Beachhead, and then got lucky with Major Blood once. Yeah, those movie ones are a joke. I mean, I've seen those, and they're still at Walmart's, they're still at Targets. They try to clearance those out, and then they still can't get nothing. Hey, what's up, Nick? So yeah, Snake. I have one Snake Eyes. I got the one with timber, and then I'll get the other one that comes with the white timber later on. And then I've got Storm Shadow, so I'm happy with those. And I'm glad Joe got the other Storm Shadow from me. Um, it's just crazy how it's been lately. There's not, it's what we call the summer lull, where there's not a whole lot and then it picks up real fast. Or there'll be like that one or two things out there and everybody's after it, to get it. Um, and Joe's are always going to be that way, I think. I think Joe's is going to be the one that we're like always trying to hit up Targets, always trying to hit up Walmarts and Walgreens, to find them. My Walgreens are crap. I've got a video for you guys. I think it comes out Monday. I've already scheduled it. From some Walgreens hunts I did, and they're pretty bad. There's not a lot here, um, especially in the Joes. Some are just empty, like empty, empty, and that's just how it is. The one thing that I have noticed though is that like with Transformers, the exclusives at Walmart have been good. Like I found a lot of the Velocitron ones that came out. I just couldn't find Cosmos, and Cosmos was the one that was him and Clampdown were only one per box. So you had two of the Road Racer, two of the Blur, and then two of the Skids knockoff, and then you just had to get lucky. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it is now. Like literally, we're all doing the same thing. You're pre-ordering so you don't miss out, um, because that's just how it is. It's like when Doctor Mindbender, Him being a Pulse exclusive, everybody had to jump on that one to get it. But luckily, they were nice about it. Like they gave you opportunities to get it. Um, you want the red Megatron? Oh yeah, I haven't seen that one, dude, in a long time. I have one. I have the reformatting one where he's getting turned into Galvatron. Blucher, get on here. I sent you the link. I always give Dave crap. He lives in my town. Um, but that's the thing too, is like in all of our towns, they have a limit of what they can get, what they can't get. And depending like when I lived in Santa Maria, guys, one Walmart, one Target, that was a quick hunt. you know, I was trying to expand out to like TJ Maxx and Ross's and places. They just didn't have nothing. Yeah, I still toy hunt. I'm one of the old guys that still does it. And I enjoy doing it. Because especially when you find that new thing, like when I was going on the trying to find the Universal Monsters ones, it's like those are a perfect example of where I was super excited to actually find it in store. Hey, Solo, dude, it's been too long, man. Okay. Well, tell your wife, have a good night for me. Um, but yeah, I was super excited to find those because I didn't even know they were out. Like I literally saw them first at the store. I didn't know that they were being reissued or issued out like that. And I'm keeping mine carded for that reason. So now I'm just gonna find the glow in the dark Frankenstein, and then that'll be it. You got Krillin and Sonic. Oh yeah, you got the Dragon Stars one. I saw that in the chat group. Yeah, Solo and me and you go way back, brother. In the beginning of time, you've been around, and I appreciate it. And I do. I want to say, what up, Usos Hunters? Man, I have not. Sal and Braulio, what is up, my brothers from Ventura? Not seen you guys in a hot minute. Last time I saw you guys was the last hunt we did, I think. But much love to you guys. Y'all been busting it and been doing a lot of good work. Um, and I'm happy. I'm happy that you guys got where you're at now. Um, but yeah, toy hunting is fun. I mean, there are times where and I think that's what happened when I lived in Santa Maria for so long. Is just I got so burnt out. There was nothing there for one thing, and when you go to the same stores over and over and over again, you don't find nothing. It is depressing. It really is. At least here, I have an opportunity. Like you can't walk and not see a Walgreens within a block or a Target or Walmart. They've got plenty of options. And then if you don't have enough options in your town, like my town of Arlington, just go to the next town, Irving, or go to Mesquite, or go somewhere else. You're gonna find that there's places to go. And then they actually have comic book stores here. Excuse me. Uh, like I went to Duncanville bookstore, for example. They have everything. They have comics, they have toys, they have you name it. Um, and it's nice to see those kind of places still around because after pandemic, it could have all shut down and we might have not had anything. Like comic books actually shut down for a while, and that's just how it is. What I'm hoping though is that now that everything's kind of settled back down, we're gonna get a resurgence. All right, Thor, you take it easy, brother. I'll catch you around. Um, it's been interesting though because when you have so many places to go, you have options. So you start looking at what do you really want to collect, and that's kind of what that's kind of a point I want to make is that I've got to the point in my collection where I'm only collecting what I really like. I'm not collecting because everybody else is getting it. I've got out of that mindset. We've all done it. I'm just as much as anybody else. We've all done the same thing. It's the new thing. Your fear of missing out. It's okay to miss out. I want to be 100% honest. It's okay to miss out on stuff. I miss out on stuff all the time, and that's all right. You know why? Because I can still go buy it later if I want to. Yes, you're gonna pay a markup, but you can still get it. So I've kind of limited it down the lines I do. Like, I still do Joe's, I still do Transformers, Legends. I do very small amount of Legends. Um, and that's what's kind of nice is Pulse is doing the cell shaded animated, with the hyper tune realistic look. So that's the ones I've been buying, because it's they're getting good ones with it. Um, like the Apocalypse, that one I should have that one here in a couple of days. So I'll be excited to put him in there because I've got a Sinister. Now I'm Apocalypse. Mystique's coming in. Yeah, and that's how it is. I mean, when you get used to missing out on stuff, it doesn't really affect you as much anymore. It's like, okay, another one, another exclusive I can't find, or another thing I can't do. And that's okay, because I've learned there's other things I can do. Like I like media. I'm a media guy. So if I can't find the toy, maybe there's a movie or something I can buy that I want to watch. But we're not missing out on this one. I don't know what's in this one. But it comes from Pulse as well. All right. And that's the thing is I'm okay. I enjoy what I do now. I'm enjoying having fun again with you guys. Having these every Friday. It's fun. And anybody that ever wants to be on here, just message me. I'll send you the link. I don't care. I really don't. Oh, talking about Legends. They sent me one. The one I've already got. I'm about to send this one back. Because he's been kind of my little guy for a while. I think it's another one. Yeah. All right. Put you aside. So I do have an announcement. If you guys saw on my community, I put a post out. We're going to be doing a giveaway. And this is not going to be just a normal Nate's giveaway. I've actually got an artist who's going to help me out with this one. Mr. Joel Gomez is going to help me out with this one. So we will have 3 parts to this one. And this is going to be different. So if you guys remember, I got all that artwork not too long ago. So what's up, KJ? So Joel sent me a signed copy of this print. And then he sent me the artist proof version remarked with this one. So to have these extra ones, I'm going to give those away. Now, Joel is actually going to send me something else to go with them. So with that being said, we're going to do a Halloween giveaway. And the goal of the giveaway is to get it started next week. So once I get the item in from Joel, then we'll give everything away. And the way it'll work, it's going to be like going to the Sworn Nation page on Facebook, liking their page, going to Joel's page, liking his page. Of course, you got to be subscribed to me on here since it'll be hosted here. And then you're going to have to answer some questions. So I'll get into all of that stuff once I get the item in. And then we'll do it for a couple weeks like we usually do here. And then we'll give it away. And I want to try to get it to you by Halloween. That's my goal. It's going to be a Halloween giveaway. Which means you never know if I'm going to throw something else into that box. It's a giveaway. All right. And let's see. So you guys, let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. What y'all up to? I got work. That's just I'm used to it now. I got to work tomorrow. All right. Another one from Pulse. This is my last Pulse box, though. Doesn't mean we don't have more boxes. It just means my last Pulse box. And I hate that, too, though. They real fast. Them and Amazon, they good about taking your money. Yeah, buddy. This one I wanted, actually. And it's Renew Your Vows, Spider-Man and Spinneret Mary Jane. I wanted this one because this Spider-Man is the same one that was in the vintage card version. So I wanted this one back for my Spider-Man collection because I pretty much got everyone I want now. Excuse me. I got my Venom. I got my Null. I've got that one. Maybe I'll get a Green Goblin if they reissue it. And I got Venom. So, like, to me, that's the big one. Football and fixed. Hey, my team won yesterday, so I'm happy. The Browns won. We beat the Steelers. So, and I know a lot of people are not proud Browns fans, but I'm happy when we win a game. All right. Just got to check on something real fast. All right. Now, we do have some stuff coming in this week as well. I've got my Coffin La Muerta box comics that's coming in. So my Kickstarter should be coming in any day now. And I did get this one in the mail. And I'm going to take it out here so you can see it. Sometimes you can't see it in a top loader. It's a violet metal from Sora Sung from La Muerta Onslaught. As you can see here, 14 out of 15. Only 15 made in the world. And I got one of them. Buddy of mine from Sworn Nation. He was having a rough time. And so I got it from him. He'd been trying to sell this for a while. And I'm a Sora Sung fan, so I was like, hey, I'll just take it. I'll take it off your hands. I got no problems with that. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I got a cold still. But yeah, I'm huge into comics. You guys know that. I'm still doing Coffin. I don't do Marvel. Don't do DC. Unless it's like friends that are doing covers and whatnot. And it's just that way. That's how I've always been. I'm an independent guy by trade. But the cool thing is that comics is one of my favorite things to talk about with people. To see like what kind of things people are into. Like forget, a good example is Dog. Dog and I are huge Wolverine fans. I might not read any of the new Wolverine stuff, but I can guarantee you, if we start talking about it, we'll figure it out real fast what's going on. But the fun part too of being a comic reader is seeing like how people grew up with comics. Now, when they started out, if it was, hey, in the 80s or the 70s or even 60s, for some people I talked to, because some people I've talked to are Silver Age guys. So Silver Age, being Flash, Green Lantern, Superman, and then of course, Avengers and Captain America. It's cool to see their kind of perspectives on things because they've been here since the beginning. While us on the newer age are just learning how everything is. So that's always the fun part. But I'll tell you that what I like to do is have people on that want to talk comics too. I mean, that's the fun part. So, I might be reaching out to my old buddies, my old comic buddies, and see if they want to come on too. Maybe do some interviews. Would you guys like that? See some interviews with some artists and writers? All right. All right, next box. Big Bad Toy Store. I don't buy a lot from them. But some things are worth it when Amazon screws up your order for the 80th time, it feels like. And usually it's because they just run out of stock on Amazon. So Solo's going toy hunting on Saturday. So what you looking for, Solo? Sticker. All right, we got ourselves the core class Ratchet. He's tiny. These are legends. I like legends. More importantly, though, we got a real wheelie. Or a real, and the reason why I say real, let me grab the other one. Get off, yeah. So, they gave us this little thing. They went with Grimlock. Now, he doesn't transform, doesn't do anything. This guy does. So I'm happy to have one that actually transforms. Question is, what do I do with this guy now? He's probably going to get thrown into a jar or something. But like, I don't understand this one either, though. I really don't. Why a core class Ratchet? I mean, a core class Ratchet doesn't do me any good when I've got deluxe class Jazz or Cup. So what I usually do is if I have a very small figures, I have Unicron chew on them or play with them. Like he's holding the Skywarp from earlier. All right, hold on. Okay. So that is Big Bad Toy Store. Now let's take a look. I've got 3 Amazon boxes as well. So you're looking at WWE, NECA, G.I. Joe Classified. Which WWE and G.I. Joe and NECA? I gotta find that Ultimate Warrior. Oh. Amazon came through. We got ourselves Knockout. This is, of course, from the Prime verse. I love Prime. Transformers Prime was one of my favorite ones from all the new series. Animated was good too, but nothing compared to Prime. Especially with this dude. This dude was diabolical. I mean, he was like the mad doctor of the Decepticons. So I'm excited to have this one. He'll go well with RC and what's his name? Well, we need a Prime. But Bulkhead, he'll be going good with him. Yeah, see, for G.I. Joe, I'm still hunting down the older ones just to have in the collection. And talking about Joes, I think we got some. Now, I will say, I do like how Amazon does these boxes like this. The designs on the boxes. It's not just your standard brown boxes. All right. My boy Tony, he got these earlier, and all he showed was the pictures of the actual boxes. Because you know why? Tony don't open nothing. But I got 2 of these. can't just have one. Gotta have two. When you army build, you gotta have more. Excuse me, Gavin. I saw that one not too long ago. The Elite one, the WWE Elite one, and now with him coming back to wrestle, people might actually want that. So we got ourselves the Blue Ninjas. So I got two sets of these. Definitely, I enjoy the ninjas. These go good with the red ninjas, and of course that way Storm Shadow can be the boss of all. And one thing is I gotta find one more red ninja. I got that good deal off of Grant, but one of them got busted through the mail. It's not really his fault, mail. But he hooked me up and he gave me another Viper. That's just how Grant is. So yeah, now we got two blue ninjas. Yeah, I tell you, I saw that ultimate warrior. That rolls off your tongue easily. And it looks good, and that's the ones I usually collect. Is ultimates or elites. I don't do the basics unless it's certain characters. Like if it was a Mankind or McFoley, I'd probably grab it. Which reminds me, I gotta grab that ECW figure. They have a Ringside Collectibles exclusive ECW one. Okay. All right. We got one more box. And it's another Amazon. But it's not a toy. Yeah, everybody needs these blue ninjas. And you got to get them soon. Because you know what's going to happen. They're going to turn into pumpkins. And I'm not just saying it because it's Halloween. I'm saying that these will turn into pumpkins. They will sell out. And guess what? Unless you get them on Pulse, you ain't getting them. So definitely grab them. Now I will say this is nice. I mean, if you guys couldn't tell, it's a record. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. And you will see multiple versions of this on the channel. Because I ordered 3 different versions. Because I love this album. Ha. Alice in Chains Dirt. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. And it's because I'm an old grunge head. What is up, Mikey? Well, Mikey, we just having fun. Jump on. But yeah, I picked up this one. This is the reissue that just came out. This is the standard black version. This will probably be like more of my listening one. And then have the whatchamacallit, collector's one just for a collector, you know. But yeah, that's all we got this week in. I'm happy. Gavin, how is that Sergeant Slaughter? I mean, we've got the new one coming out from Classified. I had that Slaughter on pre-order forever. I kind of wanted to see what people's thoughts were on it. I haven't watched any videos or anything on it yet. Yeah, I do solo. I do like Action Forces figures. I just don't own any. I've played around with them. I mean, and they're comparable with the classified series. Some of the articulation is better, it feels like sometimes. And the accessories you get are really damn good. But I will say too, that is a nice thing about I don't ever understand this. I really don't. GI Joes get so many accessories from classified, in theirs. Legends don't. Star Wars definitely doesn't. Transformers, eh, they get some, not a whole lot. They get what they're supposed to have, per se. Sometimes you get blast effects and stuff too. Um, but that's kind of the catch 22 is like Joe's, they went all in. Like, let's see. I mean, you look at the back here. I mean, you got all these accessories just for the ninjas. And it's the same ones, like this one has the same accessories as Storm Shadow. This, of course, the Blue Ninja himself has the same as the Red Ninjas. So that's kind of why I got, a couple multiples because I have a couple different configurations on them. I do the same thing with the Red Ninjas. Some have certain weapons, some have size, some have the blades, some have swords, some have um, the picks. So it just depends on those. The one I want to see though is I want to see Serpentor. That's the one I want the most. Excuse me. Serpentor was one of my favorite characters in GI Joe of all time, just because he was just crazy. Him and Mindbender were crazy, and I like crazy. I wanted to see like how they do it. Okay. Um, because like I've seen like they've been hinting at it, that Serpentor's coming out. So it'd be good to get him. We've got Zama and Tomax coming out soon as well. Dusty. Um, I want freaking Outback. That's one of my favorite figures I had when I was a kid in the 3.75. So I definitely want that Outback. Um, and that's the fun part. Is like we are getting GI Joes today that we had before, but with better articulation, better sculpts, better looks than we ever would have got before. You know, the Action Force stuff is at the same pinnacle of that. They're giving you alternatives to classified that you can't get in the classified line. Now, we have the same thing in Transformers. We call it third party. So it's a third party, vendor that does that for you. It's not licensed, it's not anything, but they're allowed to do it. Now, the difference is I think what I've heard, Valaverse, Action Force, and those guys, they have certain agreements to do that. Like they had the Sergeant Slaughter, and then now they have it on the Hasbro side. They're doing it as well, and that's because that's Sergeant Slaughter's likeness. He can give it to whoever he wants. All right, Gavin, you want to open that can of worms? I am jaded against that Ghost Rider. Here's my thoughts about the Ghost Rider from HasLab. They're asking $350 for a car that has some LEDs and a 6-inch figure. $350. Now, the first one, actually, here, let's do this. I am going to pull up that. Let's see where it's at today. Okay. Okay, so $350. Okay, they're wanting 9,000 backers. Okay, they got 38 days. They're gonna hit that. I guarantee you. Guarantee you, they're gonna hit that because it's not just us. Remember, too, there's also people overseas that are having it, so they're gonna be having numbers from their side. Um, and it goes all the way until then. Now, this is what I don't like. So, if by 11:59 Eastern Time today, it's 8:46 here in Texas. So, in 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, if they don't get 3,000 more backers, you won't get the exclusive 6-inch human form Robbie Reyes. You know, and don't get me wrong, this does look good. You know, you get these effects, you get this, and there's LEDs, you know, and then it lights up, and I get that. But what I don't like is that I can go get a model car for $25 to $30, similar to this. Won't have the LEDs, won't have that. Now, the additional unlocks. Now, of course, here's the thing. This is where you start seeing your money come into play for $350. You're getting a Mephisto, okay? He stands at 7 inches tall. Mephisto should be a 12-inch figure. He should be a big boy. But he is only 7 inches tall. Yeah, and that's the thing is like I can't do it. It's the price is not there for me, especially when we had um you guys remember the Rider series not too long ago. There was Ghost Rider with his bike, with all of his accessories, the flame effects, those things, and it was only $40. $40, $310 cheaper than just that little car with Reyes. Can't do it. Can't do it. Um, if there was more, like say, if we had, um, I don't know, if it was an RC car, something like that, like it could, then I could see something like that. But it's just a car that has lights and lights up. You can buy that at Walmart. You get a model car, put LEDs in it. It's still not going to cost you $350. But I don't know. Exactly. It's like Gavin, you get the Bratz car and Target for $40. Exactly. You can get these kind of things out there. You just got to look for them. Now, kudos to Hasbro. Because you know why? They're giving you characters that you don't have, that you've been wanting to get, but you can't get it. But now they're going to be stuck for a bit, just for a little bit, as exclusives. Because you know what's going to happen? Vintage card reissue. I guarantee you we're going to see that Robbie Reyes human version somewhere down the road. You know why? Hasbro don't like losing money. They're going to make the money. They're going to get it. I mean, look. I everything I bought, all this stuff I got today, other than the movies and the thing, is all Hasbro. Transformers, Marvel Legends, you name it. It's all G.I. Joe. It's all Hasbro. Hasbro makes most of the stuff I collect. So if they don't get me on the HasLab, they're going to get me with something else. That's just how it goes. So the one thing that you got to understand too with these HasLabs, though, if you don't support them, then you're not going to have other ones come down the road. So That was the whole thing. Like they did with the Sentinel, they did Galactus. You do those big ones like those Titan class things, then you're going to get support for Legends down the road. This one doesn't feel that way. Like if Mephisto would have been 12-inch figure, okay, a 12-inch Titans class figure, that would be different. But he's only 7 inches tall. You get multiverse that's the same size. So we just got to figure out what's the good way of doing it. And I think the best way to do it, build a figure, make it a wave, make a Midnight Suns wave, and make Mephisto the next Bath. I think that's how you do it. You really do. But make him a big Mephisto, not a 7-inch or an 8-inch, so to speak. Because the one figures that I've been wanting to get, I want a Johnny Blaze. The new vintage card Ghost Rider coming out has a Johnny Blaze head. Okay. Yeah, see, like Raspberry, he's overseas, and Zavi is the one that's big over. Like ironically, Raspberry, I buy a lot of stuff from Zavi UK, but media wise, I buy Region B stuff mostly from there. But hopefully they open it up, because they did last time, and like let's see, I want to check out Omar Primus. Okay, let's see, because they had it last time too. Yeah, see, they have it here. And this is from Singapore side. Yeah, let's change it to US dollars. Now remember, with Singapore, you're paying for shipping too. Yeah, see, 423 over there, US dollars. But see, they're gonna make you pay that 350. Okay. Let's just see. Add the cart. No, we are not buying it. We are just checking. I want to see how much the shipping's gonna be from them. Because this is the problem overseas people have. You can't just buy it direct. Okay. Bingo. 175. So that $350 figure just became a $600 figure overseas. That's crazy. That is crazy, right? And that's how it happens. All right, let's check out Zabi. Excuse me. All right, Zabi. Let's do the. They have. Okay, they have the retro figure, which that's the one I'm getting. But yeah, no, they don't have. Nothing there. All right, let's try Robot Kingdom. Yeah, Dave. That is insane for the shipping. So Robot Kingdom's site always takes a minute. Yeah. And Robot Kingdom was another avenue. Now there was Rasper, there's another one in the UK that did it before too. Other than Zombie. Well, and I'll just tell you, Robot Kingdoms might be down, but it's usually the same price typically. They're pretty comparable to On My Primus as far as the shipping cost goes. Um, so that's what people overseas have to deal with. And ironically, that's what I deal with. Getting stuff from them to here, whether it be from Japan or England, vice versa. Um, my buddy Simon, I send stuff to Simon all the time over in Ireland, and it's expensive to ship to him. That's just the nature of the game. Overseas shipping is always going to be expensive, especially when you think about something that big. Like you're talking big. Um, that's going to be a heavy box. By the time they're done, telling you all the unlocks, it'll be a heavy box. I mean, the Unicron box itself is probably a good 2 feet, maybe 2.5 feet tall by 2.5 feet wide. So, and it's very heavy because it comes in the ball, not as the actual robot. So it's even compacted down. It's still a heavy box. And then to ship that out for free, think about that. If they're shipping it out for free from HasLab, let's see. We gonna have fun. Let's see. Let's see how much it's going to be. I just want to see how much it's going to be. Because what do you want to bet? It's going to cost $30 or $40 for shipping. Now, if you have Hasbro Pulse Premium, you don't pay anything. You get free shipping, regardless. That's why that one is not a bad thing to have if you're going to be buying from Pulse all the time. But I don't. Okay, continue to shipping. Okay, so $15 to ship to me. That's not bad. So, excuse me, 364. Well, so that's $230 extra from overseas. Turn the card. I'm not buying it. Oh, and rule of thumb: always make sure you clean your card out just in case. All right. Yeah, and you're right, Russ. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that collect, especially overseas. Um, and so people need to remember that in the U.S. is that we have it easy because we get everything here. It's not the same when you go everywhere else in the world. Now, I will say this though: Canada, for example, they get stuff early compared to us. You know, they're getting wave 2 of the Velocitron already. It's like, you can't even order it here, and they're already finding it. That's crazy. And they have Toys R Us still. There's a store in UK that I used to go to with Smith's, and I miss that one. They had a lot of good stuff too. Okay. Well, folks, that's all we got today. Like everybody else is a little busy tonight and can't come on, so it'd be just me. So I thank you guys for coming, and I hope you guys have a good night. Have a good weekend, and think about me tomorrow when I'm working. All right, folks. It's been your redneck from Texas, not Cali, Texas, Nate. And oh, by the way, before I go, I do want to say this: 2 weeks, 2 weeks. We're gonna have a big get together. Bloker's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Uber Hulk, Tattoo Toy Hunter, Dondi, and his wife from Life Animate Gaming gonna be there. And you never know who else might come. So we're gonna have fun. So check us out in a couple weeks. All right. You guys take it easy. Have a good one. All right, all right, all right.